What's going on, guys? So we made it to Clio, Michigan for the 5K. We rolled in yesterday around 6, got a few shakedown laps.
That's the first time he's had to run the X.
Felt out the track, started putting it together, and then the car started feeling a little weird. I didn't feel like it was running on level 8, and right before I went out on fresh stickers, it just started to sound really weird. So we actually heard something in the valve covers. It ended up throwing one of the rockers. So we got in this morning, got it put together. Now it's running again. Today is practice and competition day. I'm not sure if they're gonna do qualifying, but we'll find out in a little bit. So it's all good to go now. I didn't film because it's really cold. It's probably sub 32 degrees right now. It's freezing. There's frost on the car. We just wanted to get it done. I'll film it running again and try to film as much as I can of the comp. All right, about to go out for some shakedowns. She's all ready to go. All right, just wanted to hop on a quick voiceover to give you a better understanding of what's happening in these clips. So I'm going out on fresh stickers here. So we pretty much what we do is put fresh stickers on the car, go in the burnout box, get some heat in them, do a lap or two, usually just one lap, which is what I'm going out and doing right here. Just line up, go for it, do a run, and then we go back in and change the tires for another set of stickers. So that way when competition starts, we are not going on fresh stickers and we know how the tire felt. We know where the tire pressure needs to be. If there's any input that I need to give back, any feedback, then I can do so we can, adjust the car for these tires. Some of my wheels run a little bit wider, some narrower, so at different pressures they give us different grip. So call fared great. It was running on all 8 this time. I went out and did, I believe, 2 to 3 laps on fresh stickers. Felt great, and I was starting to put the midfield together. Pretty much the infield at this track was like an obstacle course due to these tractor tires that they had put down. So I was trying to be careful to kind of mitigate hitting them, and at the same time still put down a good lap. So I was starting to figure it out, and right about this next clip is where the incident happens. So I'm going out on fresh stickers again. I already had scrubbed them in and ready to go. I was starting to feel pretty confident up on the bank, which I didn't have much of an issue with. I just needed to get up higher into the zone. I was starting to get it the infield, which was the sketchiest part of the track, together. This is somebody that's running it right before me, but I'm going up next. So the tires are already scrubbed in. They feel good. These are fresh stickers. A little bit less traction with these because these wheels do not run as wide. That's Bob over there, checking the times of all the competitors just to see where we sit. And, got a few other guys. I'm just kind of using these clips to do the voiceover. So I lined up after these guys, just giving you guys a little bit of a background. The car ran as good as it ran all weekend. I was pretty confident. You see, there was an incident here. Like I said, that infield was super sketchy. Those tires are not forgiving. But to start to give you a better idea of what happened, I'm going to get up on the bank in this run. It's going to be the best bank run that I've done at this track so far. And this is only my 6th or 7th run at this track. Since, the night before, we did not have all 8 cylinders. So I get up on the bank pretty good, letting it scream, tires are blazing, get on the left foot brake, dive in on inside clip 1. I go through that infield with the X, and there is a touch and go, which you will see here. So up on the bank, diving in real hard on the brakes, left foot braking, go through it here, and right here it didn't want to fire up, so I clutch kick, end up going a little too wide. I do not go off of track, but it did put me a little wider than I used to go due to that clutch kick. Pretty much the tire was just way too close to the track. There was no runoff. The tire was right on the edge of the track, and I was trying to use all of the track. I got into it with my driver's side rear quarter, and it spun me right around, put me into the wall. Car is fine. I was fine. All right, so I was getting some tires scrubbed, doing some practice laps. This happened. So they got some gnarly tractor tires up there, and I ended up being too deep on the transition. I swiped one of the tires, and it threw me into the wall. We ended up breaking one of the axles in the rotor right here, and we pretty much didn't have any spares. If we did have spares, we would have been able to put it back together and go back out. But yeah, the front end is still good to go. So a couple $100, chop up the rest of it. I already have overs for the rear, and I already wanted to cut the rear out of it. We're glad I'm still good. The car's still pretty much good. So drivetrain, the angle kit, all the expensive stuff is still good to go. So yeah, I'll insert some clips of the crash. It was pretty gnarly. To walk away from it with a couple $100 worth of damage is not the biggest deal. So we'll get it fixed, come back, and win some more next season. So this is it. I hate to go out on this note, but it's part of the game. So you win some, you lose some. But it's gonna be a short video. I'll insert some of my practice runs, but I'm bummed out. But with how everything worked out at this event, there's a lot of drama, blah blah blah. But I'm not too bummed out that we didn't compete here. The layout was bad. The judging wasn't the best. So next week we'll rebuild the whole rear end and be back for some more action. So if you made it here, thank you for watching. I hope you like my crash. I'll see you in the next one.